carbon dioxide in some senses is not desirable. For example, in the atmosphere,
Yep.
all the environmental considerations is a different consideration than, looking at ourselves and our breathing. Basically, we need carbon dioxide in our systems. Part of what our reflexes do, our brainstem reflexes do, is they make sure that you maintain the correct level of carbon dioxide concentration in the alveoli of the lungs. You have to maintain that right concentration so that when the blood comes through the lungs, it gives off a certain amount of the carbon dioxide, but retains a good part of it and returns that to systemic circulation. That's because carbon dioxide has everything in the world to do with controlling acid-base balance in your body, specifically pH of your blood plasma and other fluids. And so as you breathe from breath to breath, you're actually engaged in acid-base balance. So when you take over the breath, you take control away from those reflexes. And what happens is a lot of people overventilate, which means they lose too much carbon dioxide. And when they do that, there are all kinds of symptoms that can show up. In fact, there's statistics that show that up to 60% of the ambulance runs in the large cities in this country come about through acute symptoms brought on by dysfunctional breathing. That is losing too much carbon dioxide. So it's a precious substance. You need a certain amount of it. It's not like you want all you can get. There's a certain amount you may need to maintain in the blood. It's something you don't need to worry about doing yourself, but it will happen automatically, which really brings us to another myth around what a lot of people think, that somehow they have to do the breathing, they have to know how to breathe properly, or it's not going to happen properly, when in fact, really allowing the breath is fundamental to regulating your breathing in a way that's consistent with good respiration. Respiration and breathing really being two different things.